I feel it coming.
The vocals on them.
Yeah, I probably could have done vocals for him. Abel would have walked up to me. Kosi, I need you, man.
Who knows? Probably could do at least background
Oh yeah,
background
for sure,
vocals.
for sure. I got a decent singing voice.
Oh, shit. Hope it's like as long as you, I would at least hope with the background singers. I was like, hey, as long as you can stay on key, should be an easy gig.
Yeah, right.
Should be.
Welcome to episode 29 of Lazy and Kosi.
29.
29. My name Jeffrey. So I saw the Batman.
The Batman.
That's what it's called. It's called the Batman.
You sound so confused, but
I saw the
Batman.
I saw the I saw the Batman. Hurrah!
Are you sure it was Batman?
I don't know. No, it's the Twilight guy. Like everybody who's still in 2010, mentally in 2010 thinks it is.
I saw a meme saying that he had prepared for this role for like 13 years by being
being depressed by being called the Twilight guy. I thought that was actually kind of funny. But I'm sorry. You continue, man.
No, I was just agreeing. I thought it was funny too.
Yeah. So my review of it was good. I enjoyed it.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Supposed to see it. Haven't got a chance to. Maybe go this coming Tuesday because I'm a cheapo.
The only thing I disliked about it was 3 hours. It was a little long. It was a little long bite. It's a little long bite. But
you wasn't strapped in, ready for like a Titanic type thing.
No, I mean I knew going in that it was 3 hours. It's just it could have been maybe a little shorter, maybe like
10 minutes shorter.
Just 10 minutes shorter.
Ooh,
maybe like
that extra 10 minutes.
Yeah. And then I'd be like, it needed the extra 10 minutes, probably be 3 hours. No. But no, honestly, they probably could have made it like 2 hours, 30 minutes, maybe 2 hours, and I think it still would have gotten its point across. But I don't think I disliked anybody in the roles. I think everybody played their roles very well. Robert Pattinson is a very good Batman. I like that his Batman is more of a detective Batman. Zoe Kravitz is probably my favorite Catwoman.
Nice.
Yeah, Zoe Kravitz. I mean, well, it's also Zoe Kravitz too. She that's a cutie right there. Zoe Kravitz.
She ain't hard.
Call me.
She ain't hard to look at all. That's
right.
What he's saying. It's funny. It's a total opposite review of at least cast wise of my Uncharted review from last episode.
Yeah.
Where they could have recast, I would be mad. But go on.
But see, I can't talk about too much without spoiling.
Maybe I can ask this without it being a spoiler. The
Okay.
extra 30 minutes that seemed like it dragged ass, was it like fluff?
It wasn't fluff. It's just
Pacing?
yeah, like the pacing could have been a little bit better. Like it was just like pacing issues. And you know me, I'm pretty big on pacing. You know that already. And like I said, it could have been a little shorter. I think that's I think that's like the overall probably like one negative thing that people who like the movie are saying is that it could have been shorter.
Just trying to keep you in that theater, get you to buy some more popcorn or something.
I had to piss like twice. That might be a bladder issue. But yeah, really good. I think old boy who played Riddler, didn't forget his name, but his Riddler was good.
Hashtag not my Riddler.
That motherfucker was creepy. He played a creepy ass Riddler. He did his job. I was like, oh shit, I'm actually scared of the Riddler. Like he made his Riddler like genuinely uncomfortable. His Riddler reminded me of like a 4chaner. like those guys who like say femoids and stuff like that. Like femoids.
Yeah, I definitely gotta see it. I don't think I've ever looked at the Riddler like, you scare me.
Yeah, his Riddler is genuinely uncomfortable. His Riddler is genuinely uncomfortable to be around. But like cinematography wise, I think it's the best Batman in terms of like pure like like cinematography and directing.
Yeah.
It's really good. It feels like less of a comic book movie to me,
Mm-hmm.
and more of a thriller that happens to have characters that are based off of comic book characters.
Okay.
I think that might be why I like it, because you already know me. I don't hate comic book movies. I'll never say I will, because there are comic book movies that I do like that I've seen recently. Like I thought I enjoyed Black Panther. I really liked the first Spider-Man movie. I didn't see the other two of the current MCU trilogy. I like the first one. I just want to clarify that, because the way I worded it sounded weird. But I like the only one that I saw of the MCU trilogy.
I'm just trying to pay attention because I'm like, it's just a thriller.
This is the Riddler. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna get you. Riddle me this, Batman.
Yeah.
Who's dead? You.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
what he did. He came out. He said, riddle me this, Batman. Guess who's dead? You. And he shot him. And then Batman was like, ah. And that's how it ended. It was weird. But I would be pissed if they did that. Brr, brr. I mean, sound like the fucking Baltimore niggas. Brr. Fucking throwing tomatoes at the.
you.
Brr, brr. Hey, cut. Hey man. I paid $222 for this. I paid $222 for this. For the Batman, man. What the fuck you mean by it?
You said some of that just remind me of Randy Moss.
Right? That's the same area, West Virginia. That's not too far. That's not too far from Baltimore. Hey,
Oh,
hey,
man.
hey. Like, tell me this. Tell me this. Man, Randy Moss got the most country accent.
Yeah, I swear I haven't heard a black guy that country.
When I first heard him, I was expecting him to maybe have like, because I knew he was from like I think West Virginia, so I expected him, probably like talk like this and hey man, you know what's up, man, but nah, hey, we gotta give our You Got Moss segment for today. We gotta give that to. I try to think of just a random. I'll just say Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas. Man, he caught that ball over the defender and ran it in. It was crazy. Michael Thomas, tell him you got mossed.
Bro, that thick ass accent is like straight from bumfuck nowhere. Straight out of the goddamn barn house.
The only people from West Virginia that I know of are obviously Randy Moss, the McElroy brothers, who do their own podcasts. They're like kind of like comedic, like writers and actors. And John Denver, West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
I don't know if I know anything.
I've never even stepped foot in West Virginia. Closest I've been to West Virginia is Baltimore. That's it. I only stayed in Baltimore for a little while.
I've been wherever Super Smash Con is held at. That's the closest I've probably been, unless Jersey counts. But I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't think Jersey isn't too far from Maryland and all that. I think Jersey to Maryland is probably like maybe 3-4 hours. I could be wrong though.
I usually don't go that far. And silly me did a show in Chicago, got accepted into a show that was in Jersey, flew home, made stuff, flew me and D back to Chicago, drove from Chicago to Jersey, did the event, then drove all the way from Jersey back to Louisiana. That was a long ass drive.
Yeah.
It was a long ass drive driving from Illinois to Jersey. That's like 8 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say Illinois to Jersey. Yeah, that does sound pretty long, because you're going all across like the top of America to like literally halfway from the top of America to the East Coast.
I have no intentions on doing that again, without at least a camper.
Well, here's one thing we might be doing. We might be doing Evo. Yeah.
Everything, cross it all. Braid your hair, crisscross applesauce.
Braid your ball sack hair if you got that.
I was thinking that I just wasn't gonna say it.
I did it for you. See, that's why I'm here.
I signed up for it. They announced it. They did some trailers and stuff and showed what was gonna be played.
I was surprised when I was looking through when I left the Batman, because it was the same day that the Evo announcement trailer was. Mm-hmm. So it was that too. It was last Tuesday, and I saw Oh, was it this Tuesday? Yeah, it was this Tuesday. Yeah, it was this Tuesday.
Are you about to talk about JoJo?
No, no.
Oh.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I will. But no, when I walked out and they said, and then I was scrolling through my social media and it said Skullgirls would be a main stage game at EVO. I was like, bro, what? Like 2 years in a row, Skullgirls got it.
He's
Because
like, where do I sign up at?
oh no. I'm absolutely terrible at that game now. But
You got time? It's in August.
nah, it's not. No, I'm not. I wasn't that good at the game. Even
You
when
got time to go in.
I'm not competing with Skullgirls. Skullgirls is an insane game to play. If you've seen competitive Skullgirls, that shit is nerve wracking to watch because it's just like so much shit is happening. I'm just like,
It remind me of I forgot I had a copy of Fighter Z, so I put that disc piece of bull crap in to the PlayStation last night and we're playing against same friend I've been playing fighting games with.
Yeah.
Capital F that game.
I can't
stupid.
I can't get into that game.
To me.
Yeah.
Let me preface that. The game is stupid to me.
Yeah, because you can even say that you don't like a game. You can think a game's dumb. Motherfuckers still be offended. And then they always do the same thing they do on Twitter. Play what y'all want. Just play what y'all like. It's like people have the freedom to just say they don't like a fucking game.
Mm.
Like, it just is what it is. If people don't like the game that you like, I mean, shit, it sucks. But I mean, like, it is what it is, bro.
I was trying, and I won a couple times, but I'm not a sore loser. But god damn, bro, it's like whatever 30 years of or 25 years of fighting game knowledge I've built up. Throw that shit out the window.
You've been playing fighting games since you're like 5 or 6?
Yeah, probably so. I've been playing. Oh, come on, you piece of crap. Sleep cancel. Yes, cancel sleep.
I was gonna say that sounds like a fighting game move. Sleep cancel. I think this.
Roger, I say probably that character in King of Fighters, new King of Fighters.
Oh yeah.
He could have sleep cancel.
And then there's a thing called Dream Cancel, which I think it's a mechanic in King of Fighters or something like Geese can do.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for all this, but this is all staying in, by the way.
We could have stopped talking until it's all cleared up, but
yeah, nah,
whatever.
So the state of play happened a couple of days ago too, and man, so I was like, the Gundam game looked cool. I didn't see everything that got released.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't think it was enough to get me to be like, I want to get a PS5 because everything that they had shown apparently was not exclusive to PlayStation. Mm-hmm. It was just like they were just announcing it with like the PlayStation State of Play. And then I was like, the Gundam game looked cool. It's cool that they're doing the TMNT thing. And then it was like a bizarre new fighter's coming back. And I'm like, huh, okay. And then he showed the JoJo menacing thing. I'm like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. At first, I thought it was the Capcom fighter. Mm. And then I heard Jolene talk because, she's the current JoJo in the anime. Yeah. I was like,
oh, damn, dog.
Oh, man.
And they pulling me back in.
Now, let me tell you something. This is Randy Moss. Now, I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
That don't even sound like it would come out of his mouth ever.
No. He'd be like, I don't know what this is. All these guys are posing funny. I don't like it. But yeah, they announced a new All-Star. They announced a remake of All-Star Battle. I think it's like 2013. Yeah, a game came out like 2013, 2014.
Hashtag not my All-Star Battle.
Yeah, this is actually true. That is All-Star Battle. But I found out that they're actually building it up from the ground up. So like they're doing tag mechanics, so you can do like tag assist, mm-hmm. and they're supposed to be changing how the game like plays. So it's probably gonna be. They basically said we're balancing the game. It's not gonna be as broken. Apparently, it's supposed to be air dashes too, so they're adding that into the game.
I'm gonna stay hopeful, but this is starting to sound like the game I just trashed a second ago. And I hope not, because I was looking forward to trying this game out. I've been ever since I knew that
it's gonna be two. Most likely, it's gonna be 2-on-2. Apparently, they're putting in new characters too.
That's dope.
Yeah, like one of the DLC characters from the original version of the game was one of Araki, the guy who made JoJo from one of his original. Well, JoJo is an original thing, but one of his earlier projects, it was called Bao, or something like that. It's like Bao, but it was BOAH. And it was I didn't really read about it, but it was like some type of like cyborg that can like transform himself into something different.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he was pretty broken in that game. I remember him being pretty good in that game.
Is this the same game that has you fighting a bird in it?
No, that's the Capcom one.
Okay.
The Capcom one is the one with the bird, and he's absolutely like fuck busted. Like seriously, just he has a one button he has a one button move, a one button projectile. He just
Yeah, I think I was watching J.M. Croft video, and and he had did a list of all the most broken characters in video fighting games.
yeah. Capcom JoJo, also known as JoJo Heritage for the Future. That is what people call a kusoge, which is Japanese for shit game. It's true. Kuso means shit. But yeah, it's basically it's used for like games that people like you like, but you know they're like broken. So it's like, oh, this is a shit game, but I like it. Like the Fist of the North Star game made by Arxis. That game is busted, like absolutely busted. Like when you hear me say basketball combo, I get it from that because you can bounce characters up and down because it's supposed to be tied into like the physics of the game, but like the more you hit them, the farther they're supposed to fly up in the air, and like you can catch them in the air, and then if you're in the air, you can like bounce them up and down if you time it right. It looks like you dribbling a basketball. The game's absolutely fun to watch. I don't want to think Japan rules at that game. Like you can, I watch like side tournaments that they've had at like fighting game tournaments, fighting game majors. I don't think I've ever seen an American player beat a Japanese person at that game. Like straight up, like Japan is, yeah, Japan, they own that fucking game. Like literally,
I was about to say literally.
like quite literally, they own that game. Because I don't think it ever came out in America either, which is interesting. I played it on the first time I was actually legitimately able to play it. I played it on a friend's PS2, like maybe like 5-6 years ago. And then I picked Rao, who's like the big guy. And like I found out he didn't have a backdash and he doesn't have a dashing mechanic. I was like, oh, this is weird. Yeah, because I mean, with Potemkin, he has a backdash. He has a very good backdash.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way he backdashes, his backdash, he just does this. He just dodges attacks. I was just like, it's in character for that character if you know about Fist of the North Star. Sorry about that, y'all. We had another little camera malfunction.
Yeah, hopefully it stops.
I decided to edit that one out. The other one, it wasn't too bad. But so yeah, we were talking about like Fist of the North Star or something like that.
Yeah, you saying the time you was talking about the dude's backdash.
Yeah, so Rao, yeah, when he backdashes, he just dodges like this, like to the side. So like it's kind of like
okay off. Like okay off.
Not really. It's more like it's more like a dedicated like dodge button because I mean with backdashes, I mean they're kind of like dodges anyway. But I actually like Kusoge. The same reason why I kind of like bad films. It's just kind of fun to play or like watch something that's like completely like busted from its foundation. So like you can just do like a bunch of dumb shit in it, like more balanced games don't have. So it's kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a busted ass game. It's not balanced. All these people who are like, oh, it's like the greatest game ever. It's a very good game. It probably is one of the best fighting games I've made, but like at its core, it's not a very well balanced game. Like there's so many bugs in it. Like a lot of characters in there have infinites. Even like the bad characters even have infinites. Which I mean, honestly, there are a lot of bad characters in that game because it's like 50 something characters.
It's a huge ass.
It's a huge ass roster, and that's why I tell people like, fighting games don't need huge rosters because if they do, then you have like all these characters who are bad or not as good as like some like maybe like 10 or 20 of the characters, and it was just like that was just like development time that was just like wasted.
I agree. From like launch, if you're gonna launch the game with like 60 characters and you're not Smash Brothers, and
that's a headache. That seems like a headache.
Yeah, then I'm like, you probably need to chill out and focus on 12, especially depending on your history of like balancing characters.
Yeah, depending on who you are, because if you're Namco
or NetherRealms,
yeah, he's like Don't do that. It's kind of like that's kind of one of the reasons why I feel like Tekken is kind of like dying right now. Tekken's dying right now because they haven't announced anything for like a new Tekken, and people are kind of like, yeah, I mean seven's cool. Well, some people are like that. Some people are like seven's cool, but we kind of just we want to know if there's a new one coming out sometime soon.
I don't know. I'm still having my fun, but I know
Yeah.
I'm an
Oh,
outlier.
I played that boy Southeast Fleece
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, just messing around. I was like, yeah, I still enjoy this game.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
yeah,
And now since I'm playing it more often, I'm playing with new people.
yeah.
I'm like, well, my mains are stronger than theirs so far.
So yeah, it gives you a reason to try out other characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So that's keeping it fresh for me too.
yeah.
It's not like my main is like god tier anyway, but
Yeah, I was playing Felice and trolling him. Like, well, I think I told you we were playing a Paul mirror. I was just like, we were both death fisting the whole time. You just like, it was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it.
yeah,
Made me laugh.
and since we're on the subject and we already brought up Potemkin, I actually tried him out.
I don't think I talked about Potemkin, but okay.
You did, because you talked about when you were talking about Fist of North Star's backdash.
Oh yeah, Potemkin. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
you
I
did.
did say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I'm paying attention to you.
I just noticed we in all black too.
Yeah. But yeah, I got to try out Potemkin. Well, not, I won't say got to. I basically made myself because we were. I didn't want to play with my main because he was still trying to get better at the game, and sometimes if you're playing with somebody just
Who's really trying to learn the fundamentals and you like railroading them with character you're more comfortable with. Yeah, it makes the game frustrating and kind of hard for other people. So
and I think that's another reason why I was like, all right, fuck Fighter Z, because if you're playing with somebody that remotely knows what to do, they can hit you one time and then there goes a character.
Yeah, literally, there's a lot of touch of deaths in the game, touch of death combos.
But
yeah, so you finally felt the power of Potemkin. Huh? It's a drug, and I want more. It's like when Bane shoots up the venom in his veins, and he goes like, "Ah!" That's me with Potemkin.
I won't call it a drug, but I will say, every once in a while
I was kind of high.
every once in a while, I might go party.
Yeah,
it's
fun.
It was an experience, especially he recorded it, so I had to get it from him.
Yeah, I want to see some of the stuff that you did.
I didn't do anything super special.
I mean, if you're getting like pop busters, I mean, I'm already proud of you.
It took me a minute. I was like, I don't understand how the hell you guys get these freaking pop busters.
Nah, you just gotta know. You gotta know what your opponent's doing because the pop buster's really quick. It's a really quick grab.
Mm-hmm.
Except when you car it. So when you car cancel it, it's slower. But you sacrifice that to get more range on the grab. But so with the grab, you just flick it out. Just
yeah. After playing with the game, the character,
you gotta condition your opponent too to think that you're not gonna grab.
Well, I definitely wasn't grabbing at the time because I was still trying to figure out the buttons. I was like, oh yeah, I can Mega Fist. I spent like the first 3 games not even Mega Fisting. I'm like, oh yeah, I can Mega Fist.
Oh yeah, definitely. If your opponent's like pushing out buttons that don't like anti-air, like if they're doing moves that don't have like good upward hitboxes to anti-air stuff, Mega Fist them all goddamn day. Especially if they don't know that Mega Fist. I think forward Mega Fist is actually negative. So like. If they don't know that forward Mega Fist is negative, you can just bully them all day. Yeah. They don't know what to do.
And I think one of the matches I was like, all right, I appreciate this character a little bit. Yeah. I think it was a Chip match, and you know him.
Yeah, Chip against Potemkin. That's a fun matchup because it's like they're both dangerous to each other for different reasons.
Yeah.
But for the same reason at the same time.
Yeah.
They can both mix each other up like pretty good. I think Potemkin can mix Chip, even though Chip I feel like can do it better. But they're both dangerous to each other because it's kind of like the same thing with Axel, except with Chip he has to get in close.
Yeah. And in this specific case of when I was like, oh yeah, that was dope. Yeah, I think he had knocked me back and he was setting up another rush.
Yeah,
and he
yeah, it's
dashed.
like nope, but
Yeah,
them get
yep.
busted.
I woke up pop busting, and he dashed straight into it. I was like, yes.
Bro, ain't nothing better than that. Ain't nothing look, ain't nothing better than just like throwing out Potemkin Buster when you know somebody's gonna run into it. You can even like if somebody car cancels, if you know somebody's gonna car cancel a pop buster on you,
Yeah.
you can use a regular Potemkin Buster and grab them. I've done it multiple times because people try and like car cancel pop buster on me, and like on round start, I'll just like pop buster them, and they'll be like, "How'd you do that?" Because you came to me. That's how it works. You came to me.
Yeah.
You asked for it. You
So
did a slower grab.
I don't think the pot players are completely eating glue, because honestly, it takes some execution to pull off these damn moves with this guy. Because if you have bad left hand fundamentals, then you can't play with this character. And then
Nah, we still eagle.
maybe so, but the charge, was it called Hammerfall?
Yeah, Hammerfall. Hammerfall is a charge move. Yeah.
Yeah, the charge Hammerfall, and you got to press square to stop him when you want to stop. I'm like,
That's a timing thing. Yeah, definitely. Because what I do, because sometimes I do that and I mess with people. Like I'll charge Hammerfall, break Hammerfall, break Hammerfall, break. Like just do that just to see if they're gonna react. And then sometimes they think I'm gonna break,
Mm.
and then I don't, and then I hit them.
Yeah, that it was like a brain teaser for me, because it's like, okay, I want to get across the screen, but I don't want to hit you, so I want to.
You want to use slide head too.
Okay.
That thing where he just like smacks his head down and like they fall over.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get damage from it, but it gives you a knockdown.
Yeah, it gives you a mix up.
Yeah.
Which I kept forgetting about that. I was doing okay, but I was basically using him like you see me use any freaking character. I should just use really good my normals.
Shoot, we should play. I got the capture card. We should actually stream ourselves playing on the PS5.
Yeah, we probably can.
Yeah.
Do a quick little set, have some fun, but I can put him. I can put him in third string.
Gotcha.
First string's probably
Eno
for sure, because I was going.
I've been thinking about playing Leo too. I think I'm following in Fleece's footsteps. Our boy Fleece, because I was watching him play Leo. I was like, damn, this character. And I played.
He could be kind of busted too. Bro.
Yeah. No, he's busted. What he was doing. He was screwing with me. He would do like the little back turn thing, and then he would just go side to side, side to side, side to side. I was just like, bro, stop that.
And then when you finally want to hit him, parry.
Yeah,
parry. I'm like, how do you stop this shit? It can even parry projectiles.
I can tell you what Potemkin do.
Grab his ass.
Grab his ass. If you know he's gonna do it, just click.
Which I guess I never thought about, because this is one.
Focus. Focus. It's not that out of. But anyway,
this is one of the games where I'm usually a heavy grab person when we play games, even though I don't play with grapplers. This is the only one that I'm like, I don't see how to grab. So
grabbing is really weird in the game. See, we were spoiled by Tekken, where it grabs, your person turns to fucking Stretch Armstrong with their grabs. With this one now, you gotta literally be like kissing like hitboxes. Your hitboxes have to be bumping uglies in order to like grab people in this game.
And every time I seem to do a grab in freaking, or try to do a grab in Guilty Gear, I get hit. So
he's trying to get it to focus. Focus!
Is it focusing? Nope.
You bastard camera. I'm going to grab you. Potemkin Buster. That's the last thing you see. The last thing you see, Potemkin Buster.
And this is why we're getting the camcorder.
Yep.
But yeah, I appreciate the character more, because I realize how execution heavy he can be with the Hammerfall into like Pop Buster, all those buttons you gotta press to get that shit to come out. I'm like, man, this is difficult.
I don't know. I don't think it's hard personally.
Well,
I
for
picked
a person that is not used to charge characters, so it's like, I gotta charge, come at you, hit square, then put it input around the world, which I suck at too.
Honestly, you can 360. I think this is like the only game where you can 360 it. You can just go on your thumbstick if you're close enough, and you feel like you can just get a regular pop buster. You can even car cancel a 360 motion on it because somebody did it. Somebody did it to me, and so yeah, you can car cancel it, but you have to like 360, then hit forward, then kick and punch. So it's just like it's possible, and it being a 360 motion now, I like doing it the other way because I like playing on D-pad. I think 360ing on a D-pad is weird as hell. Yeah. So I just go to the thumbstick and 360 when I feel like I can do it. Because sometimes when I do an empty jump, because I got this setup, it's not even a setup. It's like a typical like 2D grappler thing where you empty jump. People think you're gonna do something, so they block and then you just grab.
Yeah, I was just about to tell you that.
You empty jumped into grab? Sick. You empty jumped into pop buster.
I was taking notes, bro. I did some. I was grabbing him out the air. I did.
You did the anti-air grab.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you did his air grab because I call the air grab the Tom and Jerry because like he grabs him and his fist turns big as hell and he just knocks him down. That's the Tom and Jerry. I call it that.
I also did the down.
I drank my water.
I think it's down heavy to knock up.
Oh, into heavenly pop buster.
Man. But I did down up to heavy to anti grab to Roman cancel, and then I tried to push forward, but I was like, that's not how they end it.
No, you got okay. So if you're gonna do that, you have to drift Roman cancel, but you have to do it like as soon as it hits. You have to drift Roman cancel, and then I think you can get his forward heavy. I think 6 heavy. You can do 6 heavy like the double fist. Yeah, you should be able to do that.
I was pretty surprised about like just watching y'all play, and I was like, oh, I was able to pull some of the bullshit out y'all was doing. I was like,
And you know what's funny? I don't even look up tech that often. I just learned how to car cancel. Like I just be doing stuff because I think I just understand the character. Like I look at stuff every now and then, but like I really don't like be sitting like up there and just like watching people like do stuff. Yeah, like I did with King, because I was learning like King stuff, and then eventually it just got to the point where I was just like, I'm just gonna just bullshit around, just use like some people's tech, and then just kind of come up with like setups of my own. That's why I do like the fucking leg sweep into like a command grab. Yeah. Like I don't see a lot of people do that, so I was just like, I guess that's my little thing. I know people probably do it every now and then, but like, I don't know.
Even with me, it's just like you would, I understand the character, so I haven't been in the lab.
Yeah.
But I have watched like Sonic Soul, Daru play.
Daru is crazy, man. That man is crazy.
I wish I could be a percentage of Daru.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like me with fucking Fab. Watching Fab play, or like Shine. I think it's NYC Shine, the guy who won NEC, and he was at a CEO. Yeah, that dude's pot is ridiculous too. And you should have saw the guys who came up here for the stream. We stream every Friday and Sunday, by the way. But the guy who was playing on stream for our tournament, he was like, man, I know you saw the clip because I uploaded it to Twitter, but like round start pop buster, and like our boy Leo couldn't do anything about it. I could tell by his face. He was like, "Oh my god, that Smash Player Assault was coming out." It was just like, I was gonna say, you already heard me the whole time. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh wait."
wait.
Yeah. It's like that thing from the Punisher, the Netflix Punisher show. It's like, whoa, wait, no. That's sad. I feel like that meme is known more than the fucking show itself.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's meme culture for you, though.
Yeah.
But
people been stealing my meme.
The Louisiana one from
Elden Ring? Yeah, the Elden Ring Louisiana one made. But I don't. Honestly, I knew that was gonna happen because I was like, yeah, this is actually like a really funny picture. So I knew people were gonna do it, and the thing is, I wasn't the first person to actually like do the whole, put a meme, put a city put a city or a state on a meme. Somebody did one of Gary, Indiana. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I heard Gary, Indiana is rough. I've heard about Gary. That's where Freddie Gibbs is from. Shouts out to Freddie Gibbs, awesome rapper. But
Freddie Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli.
But I think that's why my friend gets mad when we play fighters, because we both had the same. It seemed to have the same thing where I'm like, I'm not about to practice, but I saw this, and I'm going to do it in game,
Yeah, try it out.
and can pretty much look at it and be like, oh, I could do that, and don't have to go lab it. Cause my friend did something I ain't never think about. He did a special, and then he's like, "Oh, well, I'm just gonna cancel out a special," and then because I know it's not gonna hit you and still hit you. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I turned around and did it to him the same match. He's like, "Bro, what the fuck?" I'm like, "You just showed me."
I saw you do it. I learned it from you, okay?
I saw you did it, and it's like I've been playing. We've been playing games for a long time, so once you know the timing of shit, it's kind of like
I kind of got Roman cancels like pretty easily. Like, I mean, obviously I do go into practice and like mess around, but like I got the implications of Roman canceling pretty easily.
I'm still working on it. It's still something very very new to me because it's I think this is your first Guilty Gear too, right? Though.
This is the first Guilty Gear I gave a shit about. This is not my first Guilty Gear.
So this is my first Guilty. Like really, I bought Rev 2, but I went to like the training mode and play with Eno, and I was like, I'm not about to sit here and try to dash, cancel, dash, and do these combos. Fuck this. I never went back to it.
Yeah, I mean, this game's made for lazy niggas like us.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, because I appreciate it too. I think the game's fun too.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the game, and now I take
this one lock that won't stay down.
The way I learned how to play new games, new fighters, I should say.
Shay what?
I focus on what I care about at the moment, and at the moment I cared about when I first got this game is just being able to move around and find a character that felt comfortable. Now I'm comfortable with my character. I can, for the most part, I got comfortable with my character. Next thing was like, okay, you're inconsistently doing specials. Now I'm more consistent with my specials, which has been very dangerous.
Yeah, her specials are really good because of how fast they are. Like I was telling people, I had to tell people, like I was giving people Eno tech. Like I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, you can,
where you play against the character so often.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you can flick chemical love, and Fleece was like, why you ain't telling me? I'm like, bro, I can't yell at you that you can flick chemical love during a match.
That's cheating.
I mean, I could have. I mean, I have told people stuff during matches, but
mostly doing the ones against me.
Yes,
that's crazy because anytime I play against a pot online, for the most part I win because I hadn't played against yours so much. It's like, well,
I know what he's doing.
I know. It's not even. I know what he's doing. I know what you want to do. And I know how to oppress you to the point that you can't press buttons.
I think some Potemkins are afraid to go ham too, and
too timid.
Yeah, because that character's all about like closing the distance. And, like some people don't understand. Like sometimes you just gotta act like a baboon with the character. You just gotta be a baboon. You gotta go unga bunga, man, Captain Caveman. Yeah. You just gotta pop, just hit buttons.
That's what I was learning too, because I'm like. It was a couple times my friend was getting me in specials, and I'm like, I'm not dead. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this guy and all this health was like, oh bro, if you mess up one time and I pull this goddamn pop bust off, I'm like, it's over for you.
Yeah, see, that's what somebody made a good. There was this tweet. Somebody had said, playing a grappler in fighting games feels like you're a killer in a horror movie. Because you're slowly approaching them and they're throwing all this shit at you. You're just approaching them and you just grab them. Boom. That's the end of the game. Yeah, it's like, damn, you really do. Analogy. That's a great analogy, man. I feel like fucking Jason Voorhees. No Mortal Kombat 11.
And since there's no dash with this dude, I was just walking forward at times just so I could get proper spacing without jumping.
Bro, walking with Potemkin is so fucking threatening to people. It's so sick. Because walking with Potemkin in itself is a fucking mix-up. Yeah, because people are like, oh shit, he's going to pop bust. And they're like, no.
Walk up Garuda.
Like, yeah, walk up
Garuda, walk up Mega Fist.
Oh, I was about to say, bro, he let you walk up Garuda. I was going to say, if he let you walk up Garuda, you in that man's head. Because Garuda is not a fast move.
You know me. I could play for hours on end. He's like, man, I got to take a break. My hands hurt. So I believe I could have got to the point where I was going to be able to implement Garuda Impact. But
you used to get him on knockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just knock him down and then use it, or you can use it like in the middle of a combo.
Yeah, I think.
You gotta have him like pretty high up in the air so that way you can hit confirm the Garuda.
Yeah, we were playing for like an hour, so it's like I do learn fast, but I hadn't formulated a setup to get that in. But I had started getting proper setups for not Garuda, Mega Fist. While I was, he's like, "Fuck this move." I'm like, "Just block it, man."
Exactly. Now you see where I'm coming from with that. When you go like, "Fuck this move," I'm just like, just block, just jump. Like when people just jump the Garuda, just jump the command grab. Somebody had said to Leo during that clip.
Mm-hmm.
He quote tweeted my thing. He was like, "Man," that's the only thing you can say. Somebody said, "Just jump the command grab, bro." That's the only thing you gotta do. If you feel it coming, just jump.
I've learned.
And then I'm gonna hit you out of the air.
I've learned to jump. I just jump and hold back. I don't try to hit no buttons. Just jump and hold back, and he's gonna possibly think that you're jumping anyway and try to anti-grab your ass and just knock you back. I'm like, cool. Now I'm at the range I want to be at.
You know what's funny? Is a good Potemkin player will see you do that, use the anti-air grab, and then drift. Yeah, drift, and then grab you anyway. You can do that. You can do that. Somebody showed me. They're like, yeah, somebody blocks heat extender.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, I think it's called heat extender.
Probably.
No, it's called
right.
no. Heat extender is the thing, and then it's like burning knuckle or something. It's something. No, burning knuckle.
Whatever his Dragon Punch circle is.
Yeah, it's anti-air grab. But yeah, somebody showed me. He said if you block that, come in, time it right, you can either card cancel it or just straight up just grab them.
I can see that. Usually I jump against you though when I know you ain't got that much. You ain't got no damn.
I ain't got no meter because he knows if I see him jump, I'm gonna be like, who? What? I'm ready for people to jump. I love getting heavenly pot busters.
I say you gotta watch your opponent's gauge meter, when you
especially with pot. Yeah, especially against the pot player. Pot player, man. Pot player pot player can have like 5% health left and have 2 bars of tension. They can still win that fucking game.
Hell yeah,
100%.
That's why I was getting beat up. I was like, man, I don't feel like I'm out of this game though, because it's like I got special. Then I'm like, man, I still got half life.
Oh yeah. Potemkin at half life. Potemkin at half life might as well be like you just took out like 25%.
So I'm like, all I gotta do is mind fuck you into making the wrong read, and and my fingers not fuck me over, and I grab your ass, and it's over. But I have respect for the Potemkin players, which I already did. Only move that I thought was bullshit was Garuda, but I since I haven't pulled it off yet, I will say it's not bullshit. Besides the fact that
I'm gonna name this episode "Aaron Joins the Nation of Zep" because that's where he's from. He's from the Zep Army. I want to Photoshop. I want to Photoshop your head onto Potemkin now.
I almost want to convert over just so we can have dumbass Potemkin matches.
Yeah, Potemkin mirrors are fun. People are like, "Oh, I hate Potemkin mirrors." I'm like, why? They're fun because it's just see who can out bullshit each other.
Yeah, who's gonna pot buster who first?
Right?
Who's gonna have the better setup?
Like, who's gonna outsmart the other one around start? Because if they do Potemkin, if they do card cancel Potemkin buster, you get Mega Fist. If you think they got Mega Fist, you can anti-air grab.
Yeah,
and then if not,
that exact scenario you was talking about, I was like, I bet you can anti-air grab a backwards Mega Fist.
Backwards Mega Fist, and probably, yeah, maybe you could. I think it depends on the angle, but I think if you can hurry up and grab them out of the air. But like if they're like kind of like farther away, nah, you can't get it. But forwards Mega Fist, 100% you can anti-air grab them.
Oh yeah,
I've done it. I've done it to Potemkins.
I know people's jaw just drop it like, man, fuck.
Getting somebody around started with Potemkin, like that fucks with people. Like outsmarting them with Potemkin. Like it does. Like if you outsmart somebody with Potemkin, like we saw it in the clip that I uploaded on Twitter. That
he did look upset.
When I saw it, I was like,
ooh, he getting cooked.
I played against Leo too. He is not a bad player. His Ramlethal is very, very solid because he got me 4-1
Yeah. Though, if you took out that instant fucking special out of his kit, he would be.
He told me the way he's able to buffer is because it's two quarter circles.
Yeah,
Like, he can just always be
keep
doing.
walking. Yeah.
You can always just be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just noticed if he just throws it out, then
Yeah,
just let him do it, and then let him hang himself.
Yeah, that's why I think the next time I play against
Shouts
Leia,
out to Leia though, nice
yeah,
guy, great guy.
I almost beat him last time. I think next time we meet up, I might be able to beat him because the mix was too much for him to handle. It's the instant freaking
Yeah,
special.
I think she's got like probably the best special in the game.
Yeah.
I personally think it's the best special in the game because of how fast it comes out.
Yeah, especially when like you get a wall break and he instantly does it. It's like,
Yeah. Got your ass.
like damn.
And there's the input too. Like I said, it's two quarter circles.
Yeah, that's easy.
It's a clack, 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 and pop.
I've been doing quarter circles
All my life.
at least 80% of it. Shit.
It made me laugh when they announced Terry, because I think Ryu, when Ryu was announced for Smash Brothers, and like people were like, what are these? What is this motion? You mean I was like a quarter circle? I was like, that's interesting.
Man, that's who I've been trying to play with because when I went to
Really?
Maryland. Yeah, Ryu and Ken. Because when I went to Maryland,
I played as Kazuya and I was having fun with him. He plays like Kazuya.
Yeah, he plays like Kazuya. He hits hard like Kazuya.
Yeah,
but
the fucking 10-hit combo, bro. I got a 10-hit on. I think I was playing Leo. I got a 10-hit on. I was like, A. Because that's all you have to do is just hit A.
Yeah.
A. But apparently, I think it's interruptible.
Yeah. Only problem I have with Kazuya,
much like a 10-hit string, if you know when to interrupt it.
Yeah. Only problem I have with Kazuya on Smash is the same problem I have with Smash in general. You can't change your movement to use the D-pad.
No, actually, you can. You can. I think you can do that.
I've tried.
Really? I could have sworn, because I remember playing Brawl back in the day. I think I could use D-pad.
Well, in Ultimate, I don't think you can do it.
Yeah.
I'll go back and check again. But yeah,
Sakurai's like,
that's how I play. That's how I feel like I play half as decent as I do on Brawlhalla, because I can use the D-pad. It gives me way more control than freaking thumbstick.
I like how we both said we didn't have anything to talk about.
I knew
And
we
it
would
was
be
like
able to
fighting games. I was gonna say we've been talking for almost an hour now, right?
Yeah, I wasn't worried. I was like, I'm pretty sure we can bullshit our way into a podcast as usual. the topicless podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, we started off with not the Christian Bale. We started off with Batman. I don't even know if we came to an actual conclusion on that.
Oh, the conclusion was it was a good movie. I really enjoyed like I said, I enjoyed everything. I thought it could have been shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it felt like a good thriller movie, like a good like crime thriller, like who done it. Dum 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 dum.
Fucked up the focus on the camera again. God darn it,
man! Fuck.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Then we switched over to the Evo topic.
Yeah, hopefully we get in. We're gonna be at Texas Showdown actually, and Combo Breaker.
Yeah, so, I mean the way this year's been going, bro. We've been getting mad lucky. We've been getting in almost everything we've been applying for.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Anime BluesCon to email me back.
Okay,
see if we get into that.
Let me change up the statement. We've been We've been getting into almost everything we've been applying for that is fighting game related.
Yes.
Yeah, all the FGC and Smash events we've been applying for.
People have probably been putting good words for us. That's probably why.
That'd be great. I
wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the FGC seems to really fuck with our stuff. So
yeah, and when everybody's document like Google Doc always have what events have you attended. So I'd be like, all these majors. We've been at all these majors. Please just.
I want money.
Yeah, put us in.
Actually, as we're talking right now, our director Bobby is actually in Jacksonville for us. That's why he hasn't been talking. You don't. Yeah. So he's not gonna enjoy that I did that.
That's if he goes back and watch the episodes.
Yeah, sure. Man, let's talk about that ball hit. No, I'm just kidding.
Ball hit, scallop,
ski ball.
Well,
Bobby's a great guy.
I hope we get into Evo.
Yes,
They had a
100%.
thing that said vendor artist. I was like, I don't know what to put for us. I know.
I bet vendor they're gonna be like, yeah, okay, yeah, vendor, and be like, okay, how much is it? So it's gonna be $3K. She can I do an artist table? That's what
that,
I do.
when I well, when I went back and clicked artist, it was like portfolio. But I'm like,
My
so
website. Damn, there you go.
so I was like, I went back and did vendor, but at the bottom there's like comments. I was like, hey, we make everything ourselves. We do the art, like from like A to Z. The product's pretty much done by us, and we kind of live in the gray area.
Yeah,
I didn't know if I should apply for artists. I don't know if didn't know if I should apply for vendor.
it just reply. It just responds with no. Like what?
Either
No.
way, like hit me up and we can figure it out. But just accept us regardless. If it ain't 3K, I think the most I'd be willing to go is like
2.
yeah, 1,500 to 3.
We applied for
is
drag.
much.
I think we talked about it in the last podcast, but we applied for Dragon Con too. I think
Mhm.
Dragon Con and Evo. If we get accepted to both Dragon Con and Evo, I think are easily gonna be our biggest events this year.
I think both in wait no.
No, they are not there. Yeah, they are not at the
Okay,
same
cool.
time. You
I
don't
was
have to worry
like-
about that.
I was like,
No,
I was like,
stop.
I'm like, man, sorry, Dragon Con. I'll apply next year,
Yeah,
or Bobby.
Yeah, I was gonna say take one of get one of our homies to do it. Get Bobby to do it.
All right, Bobby. Cause my crazy ass would apply to
To both.
no. Like my crazy ass would apply to be in some tournaments, just to be part of the hype.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I can be there. Digging around. I know a lot of my FGC homies. That's kind of crazy because I have FGC homies kind of like around like the country now. Now that I've been to more events. I guess I'll probably see some of them. Probably shoot the shit. I'll probably bring a setup too, just so people can come around and just play with us.
I'm about to say it depends on how big the table we get. Cause they was like, how big a space you want? Starting at 10 by 10. I was like,
just like yes.
I don't know, cause y'all might be kind of expensive, and I gotta drive. We have to drive across the country to get there.
Yeah, quite literally. We literally have to drive almost like halfway across the country.
Yeah, because we're not.
Because Las Vegas is like literally like two two doo-doo piles away from California. Not saying that California's shitty. I was just making a funny measurement unit of measurement.
Yeah, because I'm not. If we get into Evo, we can't fly our stuff.
No,
It's
100%.
It
That
wouldn't be enough. We wouldn't be able to make enough money. We would just be
Yeah.
going on vacation.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've already talked about it. I tried to bargain with him, and then he made me then he made me think, and I was like, damn, yeah, we would definitely.
Yeah,
have to
we
talk
gotta
about that.
bring a trailer full of like a shit ton of stuff.
Doing stock for that is gonna make me want to blow my brains out.
If we keep doing like what we're already doing, because we have to stop for the store anyway. So it's like
True.
just keep making shit. By the time Evo comes, in like, well, we already got a shit ton of stuff. Just pack it up and hope we all sell it all.
True.
Speaking of which, we need to make more Guilty Gear and other related things on.
I still want to do the Faust one because people really like Faust. Faust sells pretty easily.
Yeah, I
He's like,
redid a
quirky random character. I'm quirky.
I redid another Baghead. It looks pretty good.
Hey, look at my head and look at that. The way it was cutting on the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
they look
see,
weird,
I
like,
just noticed, and it was kind of in rhythm, in time into the music that's the guys in the background playing that I hope y'all can't hear.
Nah, they can. Nah, they definitely would not be able to hear that. But yeah, I was gonna try and do like a house parody, where it's just like it's gonna say Faust and it's gonna be like in the house logo style, and then probably have him like with a clipboard or something like. Or just do like I think a really simple one would just be like his bag head and kind of do it like similar to like the pot one. It just says the doctor's in.
Yeah, I already drew a Baghead. I can show you the Baghead.
Okay, so yeah, we can literally just do that and then just put in. We can use the font that I use and just put the doctors in.
I think the people want that. Still want that other one that I drew. a couple years back.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
death from above one.
yeah, because when we were in CEO,
Oh yeah, I
people
think
were
so.
talking
Yeah,
about it. Yeah,
yeah. Like,
it sold out. Y'all
what's
got
that?
more of those? I'm like,
What's that one? What size is
I'm
that
like,
one, man?
sorry, we don't.
So
This
it was so great going to CEO because it was like it was in walking distance. So I could have got shit faced and just walked back to the hotel if I wanted to.
I
But I
bet
was like, nah.
I bet it won't be walking distance for this year though.
Uh, it
So I'm
depends
pretty
on
sure
it depends on how close we get because I don't know who's going there. So
yeah, I haven't booked,
yeah,
and I
I'm
don't
pretty
know
sure
if
we still got time.
I hope so. I know Jabali when I popped into the stream, he was like, "Yeah, email me about this CEO." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, I told you to do that. I was like,
I
email him.
I know I not to be cocky, but I think I feel like it's one of those things like we've already built a rapport.
Yeah, you know why I'm here, type of thing.
It's like we've built a rapport. I'm coming. Have I missed a major?
CEO? I don't think
I
so.
don't think I missed a major CEO. So I was like, bro, just tell me how much you want me to pay.
I heard rumors that he's not gonna be doing Dreamland anymore, which I was like genuinely surprised by.
I'm not because I feel like he said that before. Like they did it once and it was a pretty good event, and then it was a while before they did another one.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like
They definitely have to do CEO Taku. I know that one does well.
that's the one that I'd be scared to come to do. That one's smaller.
It's smaller, but the thing is that there's still like a lot of the same people there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think we would be making like what we make at CEO normally, but I think we would probably make like at least like 6 to 8K. I think over there.
I don't know. I know the first ones were rough for me, and it was
Oh,
good.
okay.
It was good because like the very first one, I think I lived in Florida still, so it wasn't that big a deal. I was like, okay. But that's why like the last one they did, I didn't drive up to 10 hours because like I don't know. I need y'all to get a little bit bigger before we make the 10-hour drive. If I still live in Orlando, I'm like whatever.
Fuck it.
Yeah, whatever you do, Jabali, just let me know. I'll gladly be a part of it. But when it comes to a 10-hour drive and potentially have to get a hotel, I'm like, man, I can't take that risk.
I saw apparently there's an Avatar convention that's happening called Cabbage Con. Yeah, I saw
The blue people or the
no, it's
the good one.
the good. I'm happy we agree on that. No, the good one from Nickelodeon. It's called Cabbage Con because oh my cabbages.
Oh, that's sad, man.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny because later in Legend of Korra,
uh,
his family actually owns a cabbage empire. Like yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, so it's like he was successful after that.
I need to rewatch the blue people when I don't remember hating it.
I remember it being Fern Gully, but with blue people. Some people used to call it like Smurf Gully.
I remember it being bad, but I don't remember it being.
It's definitely
good.
overrated. Yeah. It's at least you people at least have to say it's overrated. It's not as good as people think it is. But even at its core, it's probably like an okay movie. I only saw it once, and I was just like, I didn't like it.
That's why I think it was probably an okay movie, but
I think people just liked it because of how nice it looked for the time.
Yeah, and maybe they were also interested in switching species and being with the alien. Well, they're not aliens.
No, they're aliens.
Oh well, yeah. They're aliens
the
to
Navi.
us.
No, the Navi. Yeah, they're aliens to us, but to them, we're the aliens. Think about it, man. Don't you find that suspicious? Don't find that
suspicious? Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. But no, I just imagine like a blue fucking Dr. Umar Johnson, big ass that has a big ass beard, built like a fucking 8-ball. That I'm fat too. I can't be doing that. I can't be cracking jokes like that. But fucking Dr. Umar Johnson, a fucking Navi Umar Johnson just coming up. Don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious that these alien humans are here?
I wonder.
He's smoking a fucking backwood with tobacco in it.
I wonder if there's different shades of the Navi or whatever they call it.
They're supposed to be coming out with a game or something like that for it. And
Who
they
cares
announced
about
that
this game? So who cares about this series no more?
it was funny, bro. So like they did it, and people like, oh my god, a new Avatar game. I was like, people still care about Avatar.
I did. I guess I digress because that Yu-Gi-Oh game came out for free. I was like, well, don't
Oh
mind
no,
if
no,
I do.
Yu-Gi-Oh for sure still has a fan base, and obviously, I mean, I mean, obviously, people are still interested in Avatar. So
I feel like that's one of those words.
they announced the game like a couple of like I think like a year or two ago at E3,
mm-hmm.
and like we didn't hear anything about it after that. So I'm like, are they still making it? Just like apparently it's still supposed to be making the Avatar sequels, and we haven't heard anything about that.
I wonder if they supposed to still be making my online freaking mode for Last of Us 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Apparently, freaking Naughty Dog did too. Shit, because nigga, I was foaming at the mouth waiting for that shit.
Like I need it.
That first
He's like
online for
inject
Last
it.
of Us had me, bro. It had.
Yeah,
me.
that I think Last of Us, the online for Last of Us was very unique because I remember playing it and enjoying it as well. Naughty Dog makes really good multiplayer games, just in general. Because Crash Team Racing was an incredibly fun game.
Really.
Yeah,
I've never played. I never played Crash Team Racing in general.
I fuck with Crash Team Racing. Actually, that's my favorite Crash. Well, not favorite Crash. My
Kart
favorite
racer.
Kart racer. Yeah, my favorite Crash game is probably either 2 or 3.
Mm.
But
yeah, I've heard Tim from Kind of Funny say he thinks it's a better
yeah,
kart racer.
Yeah, the Mario Kart. Mario Kart isn't bad, but Crash. I just feel like Crash had more personality to it.
I have a problem with racing games in general now. I feel like
Those hyper realistic ones, nah, I'm good.
No, even I don't care what it is. At this point, like I don't know, that genre just got old for me. It's like
you telling me you can't play the Garfield racing?
I can play it.
How you not want to play the Garfield kart
I can
racing?
play it. I just don't feel like I'm gonna have like a
I'm joking, bro.
good time.
I'm talking about a fucking Garfield the cat kart racer.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, why would you think I'd be? I was hoping that you weren't thinking I was serious about that.
No, I didn't. But at the same time, in a general sense, like after we got I think growing up when we grew up, that's when racing games were like the shit. And it's like, what can y'all do new that makes me care? That
But Mario Kart, they had like, you can switch vehicles and shit. Even though Crash Nitro Kart did it first, I want you guys to realize that the sequel to Crash Team Racing, they did it first, where you could switch your car from driving to being like on like this twisty like path thing. You can your car's wheels to become like some gravity shit, some gravity shit.
I don't know. I feel like the best thing you could do with cars is what they did with Rocket League. After that, racing games is just not fun to me no more.
I saw when I went to Southeast Mayhem, when I went to the arcade section, which it had a pretty good arcade section. I don't know if I talked about that on the podcast.
We still need to go to the arcade.
Yeah, that's true. We do. Hell, they're probably open right now. Actually, we probably go right now.
I gotta go home.
He's like, I don't like people that much.
I do like people, but it's been a minute since I've been around people, so it's appropriate for me to be around people though. I've been at home for like the last 3 days. I'm like, this is awesome.
But the arcade at Southeast Mayhem, they had a crazy taxi machine. I was like, ooh. I have it on PC, but it's not the same. Like it's gotta be the arcade cabinet.
See, I never played it in the arcade. I've only played it on like I think
PlayStation?
Dreamcast.
Oh, Dreamcast.
I think I played it on Dreamcast.
It's
and
funny.
I never owned it, so I was like, yeah, I want to play this game.
And it's funny too because like I think the Dreamcast and that version are like the only ones that have like all the original songs and like all the original like product placement, which is funny because people are like, oh, it doesn't feel the same without the product placement. That's like one of the few games you'll probably hear people talk about that because it'd be like, take me to the chicken store. Instead of KFC or pizza, take me to the pizza place.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, when we grew up, we got like Road Rash was the thing for me because we had just regular racing games. Then we had like Road Rash where I could be on a
Pop.
ATV or a motorcycle and kick your ass off that shit just to win the race.
And
I'm
kill
like,
you, yeah.
yeah, I'm like, that's dope. And then we got
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal,
I was never
which
really
is
a fan
not
of that
really
series. It's a
not
racing game. It's like a battle racing game.
Yeah, I enjoyed it when I had it, but it's never was something like, oh my gosh, this is something that
I
gotta
think,
have.
yeah,
No,
I think out of all the successful PlayStation exclusives, I think I would probably consider Twisted Metal probably like the wackest one, because it felt like Twisted Metal just it felt like uh it was literally like the heavy metal like magazine. It just felt like they just made a video game based off of heavy metal.
You think if Twisted Metal never came out, you think we would still got Death Race?
Death Race? What's that?
Basically, Twisted Metal fucking as a movie.
Oh, no, Death Race is older than that. Yeah, there's a Death Race 2000. It started David.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. That's from like the 70s. Yeah, and they had David Carradine, the guy from Kill Bill. You know how he died?
Wow.
In real life?
Wow.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Ah.
Yeah, he got caught hanging around. I'm going to hell for that. So,
So racing games.
so yeah, racing games.
But Burnout Paradise, when that shit came out, that was new. That was kind of crazy.
Burnout's wild, yeah.
Or like
EA did the EA thing. It was like, oh, you guys make nice games.
not
Yeah,
anymore. We don't.
We're gonna disband you. They almost did that. I would not be surprised if they do that shit with BioWare, because BioWare was making games that people loved. Absolutely, they'll make it great games, critically acclaimed games, and then EA bought them out and they made Mass Effect 2, which people like. It's kind of dumbed down, but people liked it. And then I think the Dragon Age games people really enjoyed.
Yeah, they got a real strong fan base.
Yeah, and then they made Mass Effect 3, which was kind of controversial from the ending, and then they did Mass Effect Andromeda. And then they made.
We don't speak of that one.
And then they made Anthem. I had to whisper that one. Anthem. That was one of those games because I would watch my older brother play it, and I was just like watching him. I was just like, man, y'all are like really struggling to like commit to this game and try and lie to yourself and say it's good. Like I
had a friend so hype.
Yeah, like he's one of those dudes. Like if you say. Like if a game's coming out from a team that he likes, like I think he'll try and force himself to like the game. And I did that only once with Rocksteady and Arkham Knight. I went back. I haven't gone back and played it, but when I was playing it, I was just like, man, like this game's like really overrated. Like, and it's crazy because people like that game. People think, oh, Arkham Knight is great. I was like, it's just under the Red Hood. That's the plot. It's under the Red Hood. It's just a really bad version of it.
I wonder if that's the one that I stopped playing. But I probably stopped playing the Batman games for a totally different reason than you.
Yeah. No, I think you said you played one of the games and you were like, yeah, whatever.
I played the very first one. I don't remember. Was that Dark Knight? No, not Dark Knight. What's it called?
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, I played Arkham Asylum. Loved it
because it was very good.
Fresh.
Yeah.
And then the next one came out.
It was like this is the same thing.
This is basically y'all just Assassin's Creed 2 me. I played Assassin's Creed 1, loved it. Bought Assassin's Creed 2, I was like, I'm literally playing the same game.
So, I would actually say that at the design philosophy behind them, at the core design philosophy, they're actually different games because Arkham Asylum was more of a Metroidvania. Arkham City was more of an open world. Yeah. So those are the two different things. I personally think Arkham City is the best one out of all of them. I think everything after that, you don't have to play. Like, just play the first two games. Some people try and defend Arkham Origins. I don't defend it because it was made by WB Montreal, and I think they don't make a lot of very good games.
Yeah. I think probably also would probably help me out in the case of both Assassin's Creed 2 and also
Arkham City?
Arkham City, second one?
Yeah, Arkham City is the second one.
Okay, yeah, Arkham City is if they would have waited longer. Because it's like, I just felt like
Wait, when did Arkham City come? I feel like they took like 2-3 years to make Arkham City, which is fine.
I probably needed longer. Because it felt like I had just played the game. Like, I'm playing literally the game I just bought.
I think one thing I hated is that how everybody tries to think like the Arkham franchise is like the core, like, Batman lore. because it's like there is stuff that's like pretty different from like the other games.
Yeah. And I will say this before anybody maybe try to get on me. I'm saying they're the same game because mechanically I felt like they were pretty much the same game.
Yeah, it was basically the same game with like tweaks. Like you can like quick use your gadgets and shit, which was cool.
Yeah, it's like almost it could have been a DLC.
I don't know about all that. They put a lot of work into that game. You can definitely tell they put a lot of work into that game.
I'm greatly watering it down, but like in my when I was playing, I was like, man, this could have literally probably just did a DLC for me.
Let's see, Wikipedia.
All Wiki.
So yeah, I'm trying to see when each game came out.
I bought the collector's edition too. I was hyped. My cousin enjoyed it. I was like, I don't know.
All right, yeah, Arkham Asylum came out in 2009, and then Arkham City. That's why the writing was good for Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. Paul Dini fucking wrote it. That's the dude who wrote the animated series from the 90s.
Oh.
Yeah, that was like I think that was like why it blew up so much, because it was like basically like a reunion of all like the people who were like in the game. I mean, who were in the animated series. If I remember, I think this was the last time. Yeah, Arkham Asylum was the last time the original voice of Harley Quinn did her voice, the original voice actress.
I will also say it. I'm not saying that the story was bad in these games. I'm just like gameplay wise, I was like,
it was 2 years. It came out in 2011.
Yeah. So I was like, I just played this game. If they would give me 4 or 5, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm itching for a new Batman game, which I was at the time. I thought I was.
That shit was a smash hit. Those first 2 games sold like fucking gangbusters.
Like I said, I bought the collectors. I don't buy collectors editions for things I don't care about.
Yeah. I remember because I had a 360 at the time. They were like, "Oh, you get to play as a Joker on the PS3 version." I was like, "Man, fuck y'all." But nowadays, I've been like, "I'm fine with that. They can keep the Joker." But
I like playing with Joker on MK11.
I heard he's broken on MK11. He's pretty busted. I heard he's pretty good.
I'm not Sonic Fox enough to make him broken.
I think Sonic Fox plays him.
Yeah, that's why I said it. I said that's what I'm saying. I'm not Sonic Fox enough to make him broken, but I do. If I put more time into him, I definitely enjoyed the little bit of time I had with him. He's a cool character.
I see.
Yeah, he can be mad annoying, and that's my play style. Mad annoying character. But shit, how do we get on this?
I don't know, but I know how we gonna get on this. This is the end of episode 29.
29?
Or 28.
You said 29.
Okay. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. It's either episode 29 or 28.
You said 29 when we first started this.
So, yeah, this is the end of the episode. Want to thank everybody for watching. Peace, love, and hair grease. Goodbye.
I gotta pee.
Me too, actually.